The universe. A quantum symbiotic vibrational mastermind catapulting itself into greater email marketing sales funnels. And who will guide you through it? Me, Talia Brava. Open your mind. Infinite intelligence connecting to astral intelligence to infinite people and babies and monkeys. Hydration, hydrotherapy, Reiki, past life regression therapy, Botox. Open your mind, read a book, and then shut it and listen to me. Who is the spiritual personal growth leader of the next generation? Me, Talia Brava.
Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for coming to Talia Like It Is on a beautiful Saturday night. Thank you. So for Talia's arrival, she's going to arrive here. What we're going to do, if you don't mind, is we're all going to get up and receive her outside, if that's okay. She should be arriving fairly soon, so we'll probably do that soon. Thanks. There's wine and such there if you'd like. There's an email list, which no one signed yet.
We'll sign it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. There's a question thing there, but she is also going to ask you for personal questions, voice to voice. So if you filled one of those out, great. If not, you'll probably just be asked in person in a few moments. Okay, so if you'd like to get up and help me welcome Talia. Let's.
Talia, 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 Talia.
Sorry, she's not usually this tardy. I'm trying to call her assistant. Oh, hi. Okay, great. Yeah, we were just one. Okay, wonderful. We're sorry. Wait, what?
Because they don't know.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, we'll see you soon.
Oh my god, this is humiliating. Okay, I gotta put my game face on. What am I? Tell me who I am. Thank you.
This is her. Sorry.
I apologize.
Oh my God!
Thank you. We were supposed to have a Rolls Royce, but thank you. Happy birthday, Queen.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'm never washing my hands.
Namaste, family. So we're here. I thank you all, no matter what has passed, whether it be, you can see? Whether it be a walk akin to that which has the deported peoples of our native country when they had to walk away. No, that's how it felt. Or whether it be that you have arrived here with a beautiful family all in tow. We have all arrived together because you have some burning questions, and I am Talia Brava. Thank you.
Yeah, Talia.
Thank you. So I've never done this before. I'm really opening it up. So this is your opportunity. I want you to use this hour. It is yours. So whoever feels inspired. Well, first of all, I'll introduce the staff. We have Sean Stoner, my ex-boyfriend. He's here for seating purposes. If anyone has any issues with their seating agenda or they're not comfortable in their particular seating position, please speak to Sean.
Can we ask John questions too?
Yes.
Cool.
You can ask them quietly to Sean, and then Sean can filter. This is the filter.
Okay.
And somebody asked me, how do I work so intimately with this man who broke me? And I always say that it is very important to work with those who feel emotionally indebted to you. They do the best work unpaid. And now that brings us to our next support staff for the evening. We have Nancy Hale up in the booth. Just show your face for a minute and back down. So it has come to pass that Nancy and Sean are in a relationship, so. You can't make this up. My life is pure torture. All right, and so Nancy is my dear friend, and she's also now part of the Talia Brava team, right, Nancy? Great. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and also we are on camera tonight, but don't worry, this position is completely incognito unless you should want to do a walk. So yes, so anyone who'd like to come up and ask a question, please begin. Yes, please.
Oh, someone.
Oh, Matthew.
Matt, come on, Matt.
Oh, okay. Go up to the mic.
Soon.
Hi, Talia.
Hello, Matt.
I have a question for you. It is, what is your daily spiritual practice?
Oh.
Some think that Talia Brava walks around being Talia Brava all day, every day. And many spiritual teachers will claim that they do this. Eckhart Tolle, always in the now, I'm a little elf. Abraham Hicks, I am infinite intelligence all the time. Talia Brava is no one when you are not present watching her. I am a product of and product for your adulation. As such, much like a fairy, the moment you stop believing in me, I will kill myself. And so to answer more directly what my spiritual practice is, it's usually social media. So I do a video. I recommend it to all of y'all. I do videos all the time, and I can't tell you how almost happy it makes me when people like them. All right, next question.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Yes, thank you, birthday girl. Give it up. Hello.
Like, fan, thank you for everything you do. What happens after we die?
Wonderful question. So this is a question that many people ask. Oh,
Oh, I spilled her wine.
it's the beginning of a good night.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Kristen.
So a lot of people come to the spiritual realm because of this very question. Is that not true? Yes? What happens after we die? So a lot of people say, and they have a near-death experience, they say, I saw white light, I saw my whole life pass before me, there was my ex-boyfriend, there was the moment that it was great, and I was like, are we gonna move in together? And then there was the surprise breakup, and they see all this. They see all this information.
Well, it's just a regular breakup. It wasn't like a surprise.
Okay, well you have complete,
It was just kind of like someone regularly breaking up with someone else.
all right, well you have access to my schedule, so. So people do believe that you see all these moments, right? The prime moments of your life, the moments that impacted you most. You see a past life, a review of your life before you enter into this white light. Who knows what that white light might be? I'm going to tell you the truth. When you die, the moment you die, what pops up onto the screen is a to-do list of everything on your current to-do list that you have not yet done. It is very banal. Emails, thank you cards you have not sent, laundry, dishes, anything that is racking your mind with guilt, there it is. And so my advice to you to prepare for that moment is to make sure you don't be an asshole and do literally everything. People think there is a time in the day to do everything. Well, then get somebody to work for you. For free if you've got the powers, right?
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Thank you. Yes, it really does.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
So my question is, what happens when you move to LA and stop having, you can become complacent, right? Like you lose your motivation.
Very.
Yeah.
You become happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge, huge issue in our community. And this is my calling. This is why I work in Los Angeles. I could work in New York City where people are much more my style. But here I tell you, I come to this area of the country because people think we are on the pursuit of what? Happiness. That is the losingest mindset ever. To be happy, you have to be what?
Happy.
Rich.
Attractive.
Satisfied. Rich and attractive are much more in line with where I'm going with this. Because what I'm saying is that the moment you say, hey, I'm good where I am, is the moment you start losing. So yes, when you move to LA, there's a grave danger of you becoming complacent. On the flip side, people have their radars down here. So in order to achieve and to win, you stay in your competitive mindset, you put on the goggles, you put on the smile, and you navigate through the world like my Talia Brava babies do, cutthroat, climbing, achieving, and you're never gonna be happy, I promise you that.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Please come to the mic. And Eric here is capturing this, so
Okay.
thank you, Eric. Okay.
Do you still believe in love?
Wonderful question. So, I have an advantage, and I'm going to let you in on it in this closed, safe environment that will be publicized to the world. My wiring is different. So a lot of people think, how are you so powerful? I'm at awe of your complexity. I'm actually quite simple because I don't feel love in the way other people do.
That's true.
To me, love is a tool, just like compassion is a tool. Just like vulnerability is a tool I readily use in Trader Joe's. So love, do I believe it exists? Of course. Do I think it is the complete pin to stab myself in and then want to kill myself? Yeah, so I don't feel it. And yes, I have divorced my family because if you are actually I'm going to tell you, if you're doing anything actually radical in this world, if you're actually making something happen, I'm sorry to tell you, Dave, but you got to say goodbye to your family. You start here. So you start off, life is a pyramid, right? It's a pyramid scheme. It's simple economics. You start off, you are a baby slave who is building a pyramid. And in order to climb that ladder, you have to what? Step on your parents' heads. That's the first one that goes. So I believe it's real and I don't subscribe to it. Cancel that like a Blockbuster card. All right, what's next?
Talia, I worry that I'm too judgmental of other people, and I'm wondering if there's something I can do to be less judgmental.
Are you judging me right now?
Absolutely not.
You just lied.
No, absolutely.
You're not.
No.
What's your first thought when you look at me?
Beautiful.
What else?
Powerful.
Thank you.
Perfect. Intimidating.
Great, there we go. So, we all have brains that judge. And we have been told that we are supposed to what? Choose only nice words like beautiful and powerful. But hey, when he just called me intimidating, you just made me feel wonderful. So we think that the words that are soft and sweet are the words that people need to hear from us or need to be seen as. But I'm telling you, the darkness, honey, is the light. So whatever negative thing you're seeing in somebody, embrace it and love it about them. I'm talking, your envy is the thing that's going to get you the job. So where does this judgment come in? Let's get personal. You can come back up to the mic if you'd like. So when do you notice that the judgment comes in?
I'm much more likely to see like negative qualities in people right away when I meet them.
And do you experience you having those negative qualities?
Do I experience?
Do you think you have them, or do you feel like it's only them?
No.
Okay, this is what it is. Everyone is a mirror. hopefully. Hello, Talia. Everyone is a mirror, and you really only see what is inside you. So if you can't identify it in yourself, you literally wouldn't even be able to see it in anyone else. That's why I very much love to talk to myself, because it's an actual true conversation. Otherwise, it's just you're the middleman between me and me. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I want you to have more conversations with yourself, and I want you to judge the crap out of yourself, right? I want you to look in the mirror and just bring your incredible power of judgment and use it on yourself, and you're going to be able to see, hey, I've got all that. And then when you go around and see other people, that's my kinfolk.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Namaste. That's called a coaching intervention. There'll be many more to come, so. All right, who's next? Thank you.
Hello, Talia.
Hello, what is your name?
I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily.
How do I become wealthy financially?
Great, great. Who else wants to become wealthy?
We all would like to be.
Okay. All right, thank you, Emily. So those who can't do teach, and I'm in an incredible financial burden. That's as you may see, we only take donations because this is a religion, so we only take donations. The first way to become wealthy is to recognize what other people need. And now I'm going to tell you that the new economy that is emerging is all about personal growth. So what I have decided, and what I'm empowering you all with the power to do, is look around the world, see what people are neurotic about, and write a book about it. A bestseller if you can. So I'm in the process, and follow my journey, because as you see, you'll get some tips. Not to say that everyone's going to be wealthy, because what is this?
Pyramid.
A pyramid. How many people can be on top?
One.
Thank you. So it might be a little bit, I'm calling you out. It's a little arrogant of you to even ask that question.
Oh, okay.
You feel that, and that's true. So the things that hurt are because they're true. So if I ever say something to you and it hurts your feelings, it's because it's true. Call me a camel, and I'll laugh in your face. Call me...
Camel. You're a camel.
No, I'm not a camel. Say I can't have personal relationships, and I might cry, so please don't. They don't. All right. Does it answer your question?
Yes.
Let's have a song for that, because money needs a song.
Well, that crash that you heard earlier was my phone falling down between the floorboards. So,
Sean, Nancy can figure it out.
for the last, whole part of the show, I've been looking for it, and I can't reach my arm down there far enough to get it out.
I can probably just open that door.
No,
and get it.
you know what, Sean? We're going to let Nancy figure it out. So how interesting, right? Maybe the one person in this room who actually needs to be listening to this new information. And something has happened. So Sean, if you don't keep this love affair on the low, last night I banged my knee, and I will not. I banged my knee, and I think I broke it. And that was what?
A gift.
A gift. Yes, a gift. And I could have made what?
A miserable opportunity.
An excuse. An excuse. So I don't want to hear about any physical damage to your body while you're in my presence. I don't care how hot you feel in this sweat lodge. I'm not opening a door, because that is a gift. And the moment we rewrite it in our mind as, oh, it's a problem, the moment we become Nancy. We can all just use Nancy as shorthand for being that. Alrighty, let's move forward. Yes, Ross.
I've been feeling like a real Nancy in regards to my love life, and I'm wondering how I can bring that special person into my life.
So you're feeling like a boyfriend stealer?
I'm feeling just like someone that's just really not got their stuff together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're feeling like you're really not got your stuff together in your love life, and you want to bring in some romantic energy.
Yeah.
Do you feel that with me right now? Do you feel attracted to? I am a perfect woman, so.
Is attracted. Is attracted.
I need you to be my employee right now. Do you feel attracted to me?
I'm conflicted.
I want you to look at me. I want you to look at me. I am the white light here in the scenario. Do you feel attracted to me? I can see the truth, so you shouldn't just say it.
No. Yes?
Here we have what has happened to masculinity.
Oh, God.
Men in this culture don't even know what they feel anymore. They have been so shamed of their masculinity that there's a man here who has a perfect woman in front of him who feels nothing.
Dodged a bullet.
This is not, Ross, I'm telling you this is not your fault. But I am telling you that you should take a picture of me tonight and keep it by your bedside table. So late in the night, when you're feeling relaxed and comfortable and maybe a little turned on, you can pick up my picture and you can just fantasize about me. I would say this should be your nightly meditation for an hour. You're gonna realize that you actually have a libido. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds
Does it answer your question?
kind of. Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nothing but satisfied customers. Thank you, Ross. Who's next?
I was wondering where you got your spiritual training.
Great question. Who sent you?
Angela.
Okay, so a lot of schools out there are putting, so if you, this is the thing about the internet. I'm telling it like it is. You put 3 words in there, you'll find something. So you put in Talia Brava, sex offender. You'll find something. Talia Brava, unpaid medical bills. Okay, why is that on the internet? That's not even drama, you know? You put in Talia Brava, the Kundalini community, they're saying stuff, you know? Because, yes, I appropriate. This guy, 99-cent store. Okay? This is the world we live in. Spirituality is a commodity. So yes, I appropriate. I take everything. This cross, my friend left it at my house. She's in a relationship with an alt-right guy, and I'm not talking to her, so I wear her cross. So do you see my point? I do not subscribe to any I am uncertified and proud. And I am I will put my hands on you. I don't care if I'm certified. I will fix your car. I do it. I mean, honestly, I do it all because I'm desperate for money. So to answer your question, no certifications. This baby is flying free, right? And I'm inventing because the Buddha, the OG Buddha, he did not have a yoga class certification. And also psychiatry is a cult, so. Yes.
Yeah. On the theme of psychiatry, do you take any prescription drugs? You don't have. I mean.
Yeah, no. It's a wonderful question. I love talking about drugs. So.
Should I sit or should I stay?
You can sit if you like. Whatever makes you happy.
Okay, I'll sit.
Okay. So yeah, I take drugs. But what is air? What is exercise? You know. If anyone has PCP, it does help. It is a performance enhancer. And I don't know why we have to take the performance enhancers out of that's what makes cycling fun and stuff. Have you ever cycled on PCP? Oh my gosh, Lance Armstrong over here. All right, what's next? No, I'm just doing a lean. You have to do dynamic movements, otherwise they get bored. Okay. What's next?
We haven't really heard from this section. 2 people, but we've heard a lot. We've heard twice from one person over there already. Only once from 2 people over here.
That's why he does seating stuff. Okay.
Anyone?
Back row here.
Looks like you got a burning
You
question.
do look like you have.
Got a burning question. Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Dave, thank you so much.
So my parents have been visiting for a few weeks,
Awesome.
Oh.
and we've been playing cards a lot. And I've beaten them probably about 80% of the games.
That's great. Good for you.
Should I feel bad about this or try to scale back on how much I'm winning?
Yes.
You've asked the perfect question because as in my seats, in my path, I am intimidating. I do overpower people. I suffocate them. And there's been many moments where I thought, hey, maybe I shouldn't hit them with my car. You know, there are moments where I think maybe I should stop winning so well. But what we see right here is evolution. So we are, because Dave and I are in similar in ages, and most of us are in this room. So I'm so sorry to tell you guys, but we are evolved. So I want you to you just don't listen to anything your parents say. Honestly, I don't care how long our parents have been alive. They were pretty much just like being parents, which is so boring, you know? So, and nothing that they have to say is interesting. I'm so sorry. I love you guys dearly. And I'm telling you, don't listen to anything they say. Because people say, oh, you're so young to be the spiritual leader of the next generation. And I said, well, what's the second half of that sentence? The next generation. And the ones below us, I don't care what's going on in the streets these days, they are crap. So the young ones don't know anything, and the older ones don't know anything. So I want you to just embrace the fact that you're the best generation. So, and then in answer to your question, should you defeat your parents? That's exactly what you should be doing. I can't tell you the moment that I divorced my mother and took her clothing. Eileen Fisher, guys. A lot of Eileen Fisher. I felt like, wow, I am 2.0, you know, and I'm not haunted by that. I don't need that relationship, you know, because it was never there anyway. Really, truly. Like I was an accessory. What card game are you playing?
It's called Pay Me. It's not like a really well-known game.
Is that just you got people to pay you? I would love to play.
No, I mean it's hard to explain the rules. We'd have to kind of go through a couple hands.
Okay. All right. Do you feel less guilt though about being a winner?
Yeah, I feel good now.
Okay. Well, namaste. Yes. Thank you.
Hi, so great to be here.
Oh, so good to be here.
Do you believe in God?
I had a very profound experience when I was looking through my Facebook feed, my photographs, and I realized, wow, people see me as a god. How curious. And there was some resistance, of course. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? That was a joke. There was some resistance because with great power comes, what does the Spider-Man movie say? Great responsibility. So yeah, I'm God. Also, there is a God above me who likes to laugh at me and make me hit things like my knee. You know, he likes to laugh at my fragile little body. But what does that empower me with and all of you with is to do that with lesser beings myself. So there is multiple God levels, right? There is God who makes fun of me, but then I get to make fun of people too. And I get to manipulate their fragile little bodies. And if any of you, I'm sorry, but just being really real, it's a dark history when you look at what's really happening. And then if any of you want to take an ant farm and look at them and laugh at them for being so tiny, that's how I get to play in this universe. How fun, right? Yeah. I'm a creator. Mm-hmm. Has everybody had some wine?
Yeah.
All right.
She needs a refill.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
I'm just going to refill people who would like to.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He somehow always notices what women need besides Talia. So it's really on the ball.
My name?
Yeah.
Sean.
My ex-boyfriend.
I would love to.
I'm just going to give you
Oh yeah, give me. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
open
Oh yes, please, Eric. Please. Oh, I'm so happy that you're coming down. Nancy, what are we doing?
I'm just getting my phone from. I don't know if I can get it from in here.
Okay, well, Nancy, next time let's wear something a little bit less attractive, okay?
Nancy, you look real nice tonight.
Are you trying to get fired? Are you just
Yes,
testing me?
I am trying to get fired.
Okay, all right. Well, Sean's very dramatic. Every time we do an event, he quits. So we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Thank you, Eric.
This is a little uncomfortable, but I've done a couple of these for you, Talia.
Yes. Thank you.
Are you going to pay me? And if so, how? I don't want your book again. Thank you.
What a night for airing dirty laundry, and there's nothing I like more than the musty smell of my own mess. Okay, Nancy, this is.
Okay.
We don't need to bend over so much. All right. So, the question being, will I pay Eric? This is a question that looms large in many people's minds. I don't pay for anything, okay? Because I have figured some stuff out. I have figured out that I get people. I understand people. I know how they work. Ross knows about this. I know how people work. And what is money? A way that people work each other. I'm already working you. Eric, you love me. We have a thing. We have a connection. I'm going to send you that ebook again. I'll send you another email. You said you lost that email, so.
No, I just don't want it.
I don't know if people in this area of the world understand the concept of being a guru. How much is given? Okay, I walked here, right? There are people who get Rolls Royces on the regular. Okay. So I don't know if everyone is understanding how I should be receiving. And if anything, there is a problem in our community with the lack of generosity. A huge. And I'm sorry for you, because the purpose of life is to give love. And you have here a place to give your love. Let's give our love right now.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, give your love. I feel nothing. All right, let's move on. Okay.
How did you first discover your gift?
Thank you. Wonderful question. I love talking about my autobiography. I have an Instagram story that's coming out. It'll be I'm going to do 24 hours. I'm going to tell the whole autobiography. The best thing about social media is you literally don't have to communicate with anybody. So I first discovered my gift as a little girl, and I would go up to people and I would say, "Hi, I'm God." And my parents would say, "Stop saying that. You sound crazy." And I learned to repress my gift. I learned to go to school and sit. I had to sit in a chair like everyone else. So imagine this room, but I'm sitting with you guys. And I would go to class and they'd say, "Where is your paper and pencil? And why is your clothing off?" And I would have to repress. And I was repressing and repressing and repressing and repressing. And then one day Sean Stoner broke up with me. And everything was perfect. Here is this Hollywood it girl, right? On the rise, to be, TBC. I was broken. And what did I turn that into? My spiritual awakening.
I set you free.
You broke me.
No, it sounds like I set you free big time. You said a lot of repression, and then I broke up with you. And everything went great.
I am a survivor. I'm a survivor of an abusive relationship. I was the abuser, but yes, I did survive.
I would love to know more about the breakup.
The surprise breakup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sean, do you want to tell the story?
You guys reenact.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh.
Sean, why don't you come up here? We're going to we'll bring the mic up. I want Sean to tell the story. This is your moment.
Yeah, Sean.
This doesn't seem like a thing we should do.
Nancy, you listening? The future and the history, and it's all a circle. It all happens to everyone, so no one's immune. Okay.
Can I ask Sean a question while he's at the mic? Or?
Yes, you may.
Yes, Matt, what's the question?
Okay, Sean, my question. Why are you still doing this? Like, are you getting something out of this? Because she says she's a guru, and you're, ostensibly one of her disciples.
Fortunate position. It's he's my secretary, as they say. Yeah, so.
Okay.
For those at home,
Yeah.
Matt just asked, why am I still doing this show with Talia Brava?
Don't you dare say my name. Don't you dare. That is the one excuse I have to abuse you publicly is if you ever say that woman's name again.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Well, that's a great question. Perhaps, as Talia said earlier, perhaps I do feel emotionally indebted to her.
Okay.
Mostly, I have fun when I do these.
We do have fun.
We do have fun because I get to tell the truth to Talia's untruth.
How could you ever leave her?
Yeah.
How?
Well, it's
How?
How?
so it
It's a
is
simple question.
and it's a simple answer. It just wasn't there for me. That's all. And I think that when you feel that or don't feel that, you have to be honest with people. Otherwise, you're with people you don't really want to be with, and then the
All right, I
divorce
think
rate
you're
is
embarrassing
50%.
yourself. Everything you said just sounded insane, so I'm going to spare him the embarrassment. And thank you, Sean.
I feel like it was pretty level-headed and exactly what people should do.
I need this walking space. So it's my room. It's hard to be in a relationship with me. I'm the first to admit it. It's a cleansing experience to be in my presence. And that means what happens when you have a cleanse? Gross shit comes out of you. So when Sean wasn't in a relationship with me, he was seeing all of his shit. And that meant he was walking around freaking out at people. He was angry. He felt, whoa. Let's keep the faces on my side. I need you, if you could just worship me, this would work out so well. This comes out. This is why I am not a relationship expert, okay? So screw me. I'm abusive in relationships. Okay. What's next?
Sure. I'll
Yes,
ask you a
Matt.
question.
Ask me the question.
Plenty of questions. So it sounds from your philosophies, you have less of a Eckhart Tolle or Ram Dass be in the
I don't want to hear
moment.
about them yet.
So you're very opposed to them.
Yeah.
So you'd say you're on an opposite spectrum from them?
So when I talk, I don't like to be putting things so precisely. And the reason is because then people say, well, you said last week that, we just have to think about positive things and now you're being negative. Or you said last week that you're completely healed and now you're a binge eater.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I don't go into details like this. I'm not going to go on record and saying that like Ram Dass is just a little elf and he doesn't know shit about being in this world.
I thought you said Eckhart Tolle was the elf.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Listen, this is the thing. Underneath all those beautiful souls is this guy. Because you don't get to be that guy unless you're this guy. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You could be in Joshua Tree meditating, but you're going to be a total loser. You're not going to be a best-selling author. So all of your heroes, Matt, are no better than Talia Brava, and I'm gonna say they're worse because they're not being honest about it. Does that make sense? Thank you.
Sure.
You're welcome. No, I just saved you a lot of time. Okay. So stay here. Stay here. This is the funnest place to be in LA. Don't we all feel great? Yes. This is the cult of positivity, but by positivity, I don't mean actually being happy. I mean using it to be proactive, because they say when you're in a good mindset, you actually work harder. Okay? So we take the tools of the spiritual world and we make them work for us.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what's next?
We still have 4 people who haven't asked a question.
Oh,
but
great.
I'm not like counting.
I see this, babe. Come on. Yes.
I mean, I'm just thinking about some of the things that you've said.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I hope for all of you that you go to bed tonight and you don't have any more questions, because questions are what drive us mad.
Yeah.
And I hope you only have answers. You just hear my voice, slight Jersey twinge. I hope you hear my voice echoing with one of my words of wisdom, okay? Just one statement, that's all you need. It's just one statement to echo in your mind like a meditation for the next week or 2.
Well, I'm wondering, I'm curious, if the goal isn't happiness, or like the being isn't happiness, like what is the goal? Like,
Beautiful question.
What is the why
Status.
of it all? Status.
Yeah.
All right. And what does that bring?
What does it bring? I am your vision. Yes, I'm your pyramid. I am the thing. That's my service to you. Because I could be by myself. I'd much prefer to be eating in bed. A bowl of oatmeal and me in bed. No pants. Okay, you think I dress like this all the time? Hell no. But I get myself, I walk myself, if it be, in my glitter heels, to be here to show up for you so you can see what it looks like to have status. You can have an idea of maybe an inkling of maybe in 4 or 5 lifetimes what you might possibly one day get to be around, But in your lifetime, we're gonna help you get a little bit better status.
Okay.
Does that feel exciting to you? You're lying.
I mean,
What do you really want?
That's what I'm wondering. I think.
You're holding your hands like this. Do you
Yeah.
know that about yourself? Do you want a baby? Do you?
Maybe I do.
Have you ever thought about it?
I've thought about it.
Are you in a committed relationship?
I'm a gay man.
Okay.
So I'm
Could
not
adopt?
in a relationship. I could
Okay.
adopt, yeah.
Okay. Well, I am a straight woman who repels straight men, so clearly. So I hear you, because I also have a challenge. I have a fertility challenge on my hands. Have I also not given up on having many children to do things for me? Of course not. I want to have a daycare center. The one time I got hired at one, I went off for a snack break, and then I got fired for not being present. You got to be present with them the whole time. It's insane. Anyway, we're just having baby talk. But I want you to start looking at babies online, okay? Just start shopping, because you have to do a little window shopping, right? You gotta know the type, the model.
Right. I don't even know what I want.
Because you can't return them. It's worse than Zara. I don't care. A receipt, whatever, they can't return it.
Okay.
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So look at other countries too, because in this room, you're gonna get so much love for saving a child from a country that's probably nicer than America. So go for it.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
How profound. How are we doing on time? Okay, let's take a few more questions. Okay, yes.
Ask a question. Sorry, I don't know your name, so I'm looking up.
Sure, yeah, I'll ask a question.
Thank you.
So my name is Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
I eat
Hello,
avocado
Sarah.
toast every day for breakfast. And I've heard that avocados, like, if you eat too many of them, it's a lot of fatty omega-3s. And I'm just wondering how many avocado toasts is too many. Is there such a thing?
How long is your sit? How long do you sit for
like,
breakfast?
probably for a year I've been having avocados.
And how long do you take to eat them?
Oh, a while.
So how long is your breakfast routine?
It takes me like about 20 minutes.
Okay, we should talk after. You're my ideal client. I like working with people who have free schedules, who working is an option. They eat avocado toast for a few hours in the mornings. So I want you to, it's real. This is how I make my money, so don't laugh at me.
No, yeah.
Okay, avocado toast, Sarah, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Food is really not about food. Food is about what?
Steps.
Everything else is. Everything else is. Food is about numbing your feelings. So fat is a great conduit for numbing your feelings. The percentage of fat of numbing from fat is huge. So right now you're doing good work because I don't want you walking around feeling anything. I don't want you walking through this life with all these really terrifying people. I mean, people are terrifying. People are waiting to break you. They are waiting to break you, Sarah.
I know. I know. Yeah.
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
So you're doing great work, and I love this morning meditation you've got going. I want to ask you, why has this come up as a question for you?
I just couldn't think of another question. I was thinking about my breakfast tomorrow already.
Okay. All right. So while you were sitting here, you were planning breakfast.
Breakfast that you already have planned.
Yeah.
Reviewing.
I have one ripe avocado left in my breakfast.
Okay. So here we have a very interesting case because similar to a Nancy, I'm gonna call it out. You're being kind of a Nancy because when we are in the moment, we're right on the precipice of learning something, discovering something we've never met before. This is a discovery for you.
I met you on the street on the way here. We passed each other.
Okay. Was that profound?
It was profound. It was going to change my life later.
See, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is when we escape the most profound moments, when someone is making love to us and they aren't invested, we are skipping out on the opportunity for growth. And that is when the to-do list comes in. Oh, I got to plan my breakfast. No, you don't, bitch. You know what you're eating for breakfast. Your breakfast is not the problem. You not having the humility to take me as your leader might be a problem. So I want you to journal on that. You can do a little meditation. Just write, Talia Brava, I love you, Talia Brava. You can look in the mirror and say, I love you, Talia Brava, because when you look into the mirror, you see me.
Thank you.
Thank you. You just give a lot of people a lot of wisdom. Okay, one more question.
I have one.
Yes, from birthday.
But it's not a fun one. It's more, is there a restroom?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be really quick.
And what a perfect example of what I just spoke about. When we're in the flow, we don't notice our body sensations. And that's why we can do some cool stuff. Like, if this was a retreat, I would make you run for a while, just to show you that your body is crap and it's going to break down anyway, so you might as well abuse it. And see what else might happen. How fun is that? Okay, one more question. Ross.
This was just so great, and I'm just wondering, what are the follow-up steps that we can do to get more Talia Brava at home? Just give me everything you got.
Do you want to replace Sean?
No.
Okay, all right. This man understands how to promote. I need proactive people on my team, so if anybody wants to join the Talia Brava team, this is the quality I'm looking for. So the follow-up steps are to declare. How's it going out there?
The toilet doesn't want to flush.
Oh.
Is you number one or number two? Because that's gonna be
Just like a little bit of both.
Okay. What a beautiful way to end the night. Thank you for that. Okay. So the follow-up steps are very simple. We're going to do it right now together. It is for you to declare once and for all, that you take me, Talia Brava, as your leader. I do take you, beautiful and precious, really very quite lovable,
Quite lovable.
not a sociopath, not a demon, someone who can look at themselves in the mirror and say, I like you, okay.
I like you, okay?
Talia Brava.
Talia Brava.
As my leader.
As my leader.
All right, we have some more wine. We'll hopefully have music.